Yes, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Yes, and I have a special guest. My brother, my business partner, Mr. Aaron Sands.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Hey, Ken, how you doing?
I'm good, bro. How you doing, bro?
I'm good out here, just enjoying life, living, nothing too major.
Nice, 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 nice. Well, welcome to my show, son.
Yeah, I'm glad to be on, man. I've been hearing a lot of good things about your show. I've been actually asking you for an episode for a minute, and I finally get one, man. Finally get on this podcast. It's
Yes,
pretty
yep.
good. I like that.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. It's your time now, son. It's your time now.
All right, man, let's get it.
All right. So, how did you get your name, Mr. Aaron Sands?
All right, so a little bit after high school, but before college, I was doing music, and I was sitting there and I was trying to come up with a new moniker. I was already going by Dizzle. A lot of people back then, back in the days, used to call me Diz, short for my actual name, Rondell. However, I wanted to try something different. Growing up, I wanted to try something new. So I'm sitting over in one of my classes and I'm like, all right, I need to come up with a new name. How can we get something that sticks? And I thought about my middle name, Aaron. And I feel like, all right, that's pretty simple. People could actually understand Aaron better than Rondell. And then I thought about the last name. And for that, I was like, all right, what can I use that can stick? And I thought about the street that I grew up on. And coincidentally, it fit because I grew up on Sand Street, so it was also pretty dope because of the fact that I never wanted to have people forget where I came from. Sometimes you get in a situation and people are like, oh, you be getting bougie, you forgot where you came from. I'm like, how? My street name that I grew up in is my last name. What are you saying? So with that, it kind of just gelled together. It was just magical. So it ended up working out and ended up sticking through many different projects, even to the one I'm currently working on now. So it worked out pretty well, I would say.
Nice, bro. Nice. So, what is Shot by Sands?
So Shot by Sands, the photography arm of my brand. So basically with that is I've been doing pictures like low key for the past few years now, but I've been really bringing it mainstream as of last year. So basically Shot by Sands is my brand where you could be able to get great quality pictures at an affordable price. You see a lot of photographers out here. Shout out to all the photographers listening to this podcast. Got mad love for you guys. I see a lot of people who like do different shoots and events, and they get paid like they have to pay like an arm and a leg just to get a couple of pictures, which is cool. But wouldn't you want to pay for? We want to have an option that's more affordable and still have that same great service. And that's where we come in at Shot by Sands. We give great quality photos, great quality videos at an affordable price that you and your family and your friends can love, and also something you can share on the social media sites. That's always good as well.
Sorry for the short delay, everybody. We had technical difficulties. So, back to the interview. What inspired you to do this business venture?
All right, so one of the main things that inspired me to do this business venture is the people behind it. When I say that is when I first started, to be like in the club and promoting and everything, people would ask me to come take pics on their iPhone. So I'm like, all right, cool. So when I did it, a lot of people were like, oh, you take really good pictures. You should really get into like photography and everything. So I'm like, it's not a bad idea, at the time. And it's something I can see myself actually, doing and actually building on. And as time as I started working on my craft, when I was working on my craft, I found myself, really growing to like and even getting into loving it. So I take pride in that. So one I always say is the people that was behind it when I first was like, getting into pictures. And the second thing is that I feel like if it's something that I love and if it's something that I'm good at, I figure why not, take it seriously.
Mm.
It's always one thing when you're good at something. It's always another thing when you love something. When you put two of them together, it makes for something really beautiful.
Yes, facts, bro. So, what other projects you have going on?
Well, right now I'm really trying to focus on the social Shop by Sands brand. Even though I've been like taking pictures for a long time, doing photography for a long time, the brand is still very, very young. So I'm really like taking, real, real nice and slow paces to make sure everything is on the up and up with that, which just means getting new equipment, working on my craft, working on my angles. I don't want to be the guy who gets thrown out of an event or a concert because my angles wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? So I've been really more focused on like just slowly building that piece by piece. They say, you gotta make diamonds, you take time to make diamonds. So for me, like, I want to sit there and take my time and build something that I know is gonna last. And I know it's gonna, push me into the next level of photography, and videography as well.
Yes. So since today's topic is wins and losses in life, what is your wins and what is your loss in life?
Well, this is a pretty broad question, Ken. I mean, we all have like a lot of wins and a lot of losses. We see certain situations and we might view them as wins and we might view them as losses. For me, I could like go back to last year, as early as last year. One of my biggest wins and one of my biggest goals in life was getting my own place. Staying at home. And as you know, you're coming from New York City. Rent is very expensive. So, during last year, I was like, I can't be able to stay, in a situation where it would, help me grow into the man that I am today. So I ended up working on my craft, working hard at my first job, and also working hard in not only promoting but also building my brand up. And I worked hard enough to the point where I was able to sit there and get my first place and build my credit up. So that was a major win for me, probably my biggest win of 2018. So I was so happy about that. I'm blessed to even accomplish that. However, like you said before, you have your wins, you also have your losses too. And right around that same time where I signed the lease, I lost somebody that was very dear and important to me. I lost my uncle. And, that brought me into a real dark place, and I felt like, it would be difficult for me to sit there and continue to do the things that I do, with, him being on my mind and me losing him. So one of the things that he taught me, which I'm going to actually bring up here, is that if no matter what you lose in, always be able to make your losses become lessons. And that's how you even up the score. And I took that and, I ran with it. So even when you lose, it's still a lesson. I thank him for that.
Yes, it definitely is. Yeah, and I met your uncle. He was a great man. I'm not gonna lie. I. So, what is your motivation to keep going?
Well, I got a great circle of family, great circle of friends that also keeps it 100 with me. You always want to make sure you have that group, that circle that supports you, but also keeps it a whole 100 with you, because people are willing to tell you anything just to be close to you and get you to do things for them. But it's always the ones that have your back for the beginning, unless you know it's real. That way you could move the way you need to move, not the way you want to. Those are the people that keeps me going, that makes me be like, all right, I can actually get up and do this today. I can actually go kill this shoot. I can actually do these events. I can actually build my brand up to the way that I needed to be built as. So I always feel like the people that was always behind me from even day one, they're my biggest motivation, for doing what I do. And also wanting to build a great future as well.
Yes. So, what do you have to say for anybody going the same route as you?
So what I always find myself telling people is that, everybody have haters. Everybody, no matter who you are, no matter where you go, always gonna have at least at minimum 3 haters. It's always gonna like critique you on your shit. Be able to, try to put you down, make sure like you're not, giving your best potential at whatever it is you do. And I always tell people, look, you gotta use that as your fuel to keep pushing forward. Everybody loves to hate on people, but nobody loves to congratulate them on whatever it is that they're doing. So since there's a lot of hate in the world, I always tell people that use that as your fuel to keep pushing forward and proving those doubters wrong. Because at the end of the day, once you do that, that's going to make you that much better in whatever it is you do, and it'll make you feel that way better as a person. That, and also, like I stated before in the interview, you got to let your losses become lessons. You're going to come across a lot of wins, yes, but you're also going to come across a lot of losses, almost just as equal as your wins in life. In a way to even up the score, you got to use your losses as your lessons, as into not do what you did before. A lot of times we don't take the past serious, and then we end up repeating it over and over, and that's insanity. And nobody wants to be insane.
Yes, Rod's word, brother. So, thank you. I want to thank you for having you on the show, bro.
No problem, man. Also, I want to get one promo in, the shameless plug real quick.
I was just about to say, like, anybody want to reach you, say it right now.
Yes, real quick. You could reach me at Shot by Sands on IG, Rondell Aaron Sands Johnson on Facebook. If you want to do a booking, you can reach me at 917-463-6436. Matter of fact, if you text the word gentleman, GENTLEMAN, to that number I just sent, 917-463-6436, you get 25% off on your next shoot. That sale will last until March 2nd, so hit me up ASAP if you're looking to do any photo work, any event work, anything. Reach me on that number and also on those social sites.
It's nice. Thank you for having you, bro. Also, we do got a special announcement. Coming soon, we are having a new podcast show, me and myself, Mr. Aaron Sands, and others, called the Premier Boy Podcast.
Yes. Long time coming, but now it's finally here. You got the Premier Boy Podcast. We're going to be touching on all different subjects, so keep your eyes open on that.
Yes. Thank you, and we'll be right back.